Did you know that most people forget almost 80% of what they study within just a few days? Imagine reading for hours, watching lectures, or cramming for an exam only to realize that almost everything has disappeared from your memory. But what if you could flip that? What if you could consistently remember up to 70% or even more of what you learn? In this video, I'll share with you science-backed strategies that will help you learn more efficiently and make your knowledge stick for the long term. So, if you are ready to stop forgetting and start remembering, let's dive in. First, let's talk about how memory really works. Our brains don't store information like a computer hard drive. Instead, memory is built on connections. When we learn something new, the brain forms fragile links between neurons. If we don't use or strengthen those links, the brain simply lets them fade away. This is why German psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus created the concept of the forgetting curve. He discovered that right after you learn something, your memory of it starts dropping rapidly. Within a day or two, you might already forget half of what you studied. But here's the good news. By reviewing and practicing at the right time, you can interrupt this curve and retain much more. Now, here's a common mistake. Many people spend hours rereading textbooks or highlighting notes. It feels productive, right? But this is called passive learning, and it doesn't stick. The real secret is active recall, which simply means testing yourself. Instead of just reading, close your book and try to explain what you have learned in your own words. Use flashcards, practice questions, or even pretend you are teaching someone. When you force your brain to retrieve information, the memory pathways grow stronger. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it becomes. So, remember this rule. If you can't explain it simply, you don't really know it yet. But how often should you review? That's where spaced repetition comes in. Instead of cramming the same material over and over in one sitting, review it at increasing intervals. For example, review once on the same day, again after 1 to 2 days, then after a week, then again after a month. Each review interrupts the forgetting process and pushes the knowledge deeper into your long-term memory. You can use apps like Anki or Quizlet that automatically schedule reviews for you, or even a simple calendar with review days marked. Another powerful way to boost memory is through chunking and association. Chunking means breaking large amounts of information into smaller, meaningful groups. For example, instead of memorizing 10 random digits like 47219385560, you could group them into 47219385560. Suddenly, it feels easier. Association means linking new information to something familiar. Let's say you are trying to remember the word hippocampus, a part of the brain. Imagine a hippo walking across a school campus. The funnier and more vivid the association, the easier it is to remember. Our brains love patterns, images, and stories, so use them to your advantage. Here's another tip. Use multiple senses while learning. Don't just read silently. Read aloud, draw diagrams, use flashcards, or discuss what you are learning with a friend. When more senses are involved, the brain encodes the information more deeply. One of the best strategies is to actually teach what you have learned. When you prepare to teach, your brain organizes knowledge in a way that makes it easier to retrieve later. So even if no one is listening, try explaining the material as if you are giving a lesson. It works wonders. Learning isn't just about study methods. It's also about your body and environment. So we are going to talk about some natural things that helps your studies. We'll talk about the sleep, we'll talk about exercise, and then your environment. Now, while you sleep, your brain consolidates memories. Without rest, your study sessions won't stick. Because while you sleep, your brain still puts things together, try to organize the things that you did during the daytime. Exercising. Physical activities improves blood flow and releases chemicals that help your brain grow stronger connections. And a quiet, organized, steady space signals your brain to focus. It is said that fewer distractions equals better retention. So next time you are studying, find a good environment. Make sure you are in a serene and less destructive space. So don't underestimate lifestyle. It directly affects how well you remember. Now it's time to put everything together into a personal system. Here's one way to go about it. Put these down. 1. Use active recall daily. 2. Schedule reviews with spaced repetition. 3. Break content into chunks and create fun associations. 4. Reinforce learning by teaching others. You had all that? Good. Start small. Apply just one of these techniques in your next study section and then add more over time. Within weeks, you will notice how much more you retain. So, remember, learning efficiently isn't about studying longer. It's about studying smarter. By using these strategies, you will be able to consistently remember up to 70% or more of what you learn. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button so more learners can discover it. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly tips on learning, productivity, and memory. And let me know in the comments, which technique are you going to try first? Thanks for watching. And here is to learning smarter, not harder.